If you want to grow your triceps, then you need to make sure that you're doing this exercise properly. Far too often I see people do form that looks a bit more like this, and whilst it does allow you to move a lot of weight and make you feel like a big man, it's actually not going to be as good for hitting the triceps, which is ultimately what we're going to be trying to do with this exercise. The first thing you're going to want to think about is your elbows, and you want to think about keeping them tucked to the side as much as possible. What happens a lot is people will have good form on the way down, but then when it comes to coming back up, they let their elbows raise, which just takes tension straight away from the tricep. Instead, what you want to think about doing is pinning the elbows to the side and not letting them move, so that on the way down it looks the same, but when you come up, you're letting the hands come up, you're keeping your elbows there, and you can see in this position I've got a big stretch all the way down my tricep. Now if you've got a setup like this with the back pad, that's going to be best, because what it's going to allow you to do is put your weight into it and ensure that you're not getting over the top of the weight. Because it might start off that you've got nice tight form just like this, but what's going to happen is you're going to want to lean forward and start to get your shoulders involved, okay? So as much as possible, you're leaning into the pad and allowing yourself to only use the triceps. And whilst I can tell you a lot of different points about where to put your elbows and where to put your back, the most important thing is really trying to work on that mind-muscle connection and really focusing on working your triceps. The more you get used to that feeling of squeezing and stretching on the way up, you're going to know that you're doing the exercise properly, and hopefully you're going to be taking every single set to failure.